6 signs she wants you to touch her. So many men miss these. Have you ever been unsure whether a woman wants you to touch her, but you didn't act on it? You may have felt a strong attraction between you two, but the signals were subtle, and you weren't sure if it was appropriate to make a move. It's a common dilemma for many men. While women often express interest in ways that are not as direct as men might be used to, their body language can say a lot about how they feel. One of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, signals is touch. The truth is, women often express their desire for physical closeness in ways that are gentle and unspoken. From the way they position their bodies to the casual brushes of the arm, these small gestures are clues that shouldn't be ignored. In this guide, we'll uncover 11 signs that clearly indicate a woman wants you to touch her, so you don't miss the opportunity. Understanding these signals can help you navigate the complexities of attraction, ensuring that when the moment is right, you know exactly how to respond. Sign number 1, extended eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal cues when it comes to attraction, and in the realm of romantic interest, it can be an unspoken invitation for a closer connection. When a woman maintains extended eye contact with you, it often signals that she's engaged and open to further interaction. In fact, prolonged eye contact is a classic indicator of interest in romantic situations, and it often points to a desire for physical closeness. When a woman looks at you for longer than usual, it's her way of expressing that she's not just hearing your words, she's emotionally connected and invested in the moment. This is particularly true when her gaze lingers on your face and then shifts to your hands, arms, or body. The glance to your hands or arms is a subtle, yet potent signal, as it suggests a subconscious desire for physical closeness. She might be imagining how it would feel to touch you, or simply expressing curiosity about the next step in your connection. It's often a sign that she's interested not just in talking to you, but in engaging with you physically. The psychological meaning behind prolonged eye contact in intimate situations is rooted in our natural human instincts. Our eyes are a direct reflection of our emotional state. When someone is attracted to another person, their brain releases dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter, which leads to dilation of the pupils. This subconscious physical response is often an automatic sign of attraction, and it's more noticeable when eye contact is sustained. For women, maintaining eye contact is not just about showing interest, it's about creating a bond and building trust, which is essential for moving toward a deeper connection. In some cases, the intensity of eye contact can create a sense of intimacy, even before any words are exchanged. The act of looking deeply into someone's eyes can make both people feel seen and understood, creating a level of comfort that paves the way for closer physical proximity. If she's looking at you intently and often, especially with a soft gaze, it's likely that she's not just interested in having a conversation, she's giving you the green light to move closer, perhaps even initiating a desire for physical contact. If her eyes are signaling interest, her body language may give away even more. Eye contact often works in tandem with other nonverbal cues, and once you recognize these signs, you'll start to see how they naturally lead to physical closeness. Pay attention to how her body follows her gaze. It could be the next clear step in understanding her deeper feelings and how she wants to interact with you physically. Sign number 2, physical proximity. One of the clearest indicators that a woman may want you to touch her is the way she alters the physical space between you. When a woman is attracted to you, she will often seek to be physically closer, even if it starts subtly. The desire to be near someone is a natural instinct that often signals interest and attraction. It's not just about being in the same room, it's about choosing to shorten the physical gap between you. If a woman is standing or sitting closer to you than she does with others, it's an indication that she feels comfortable around you and is open to building a deeper connection. In many social situations, people will maintain a certain amount of space between themselves and others, especially when they're not familiar with each other or not interested. However, if she's intentionally moving closer or positioning herself near you, it shows that she feels safe and is drawn to your presence. This physical closeness serves as an invitation for intimacy, subtly signaling that she may be open to further interaction, including touch. When a woman moves closer to you, it's often her way of testing the waters, seeing if you'll reciprocate her desire for closeness. This could manifest in small gestures, like shifting her chair next to yours, leaning in during conversation, or even moving to a spot where you're in her line of sight. The more a woman is drawn to you, the more she'll naturally want to close the distance. This desire for proximity builds emotional comfort, setting the stage for physical touch to occur more naturally. Proximity helps reduce the personal space barrier and opens the door for touch to happen organically. When she's closer to you, there's less physical distance to overcome if you want to initiate a more intimate gesture, like a light touch on her arm or back. This closeness creates a physical connection that enhances the emotional bond, making her feel more connected to you in a comfortable and natural way. As her physical proximity decreases, it's important to pay attention to her body's movements and the cues she gives. These signals help guide you in understanding how she feels and whether she's ready to take your connection to the next level. Sign number 3, lingering touches. One of the most telling signs that a woman may want you to touch her is the presence of casual, lingering touches. These subtle gestures, like brushing your arm or a gentle hand on your back, are often an unconscious way for her to express comfort and openness to further physical connection. These types of touches are usually not accidental. In fact, when a woman touches you in these ways, it's her way of testing the waters and gauging how you'll respond. It's not just a fleeting touch, it's a signal that she feels comfortable in your presence and is interested in getting closer. Lingering touches are powerful because they combine both physical and emotional elements. Physically, these gestures break the boundaries of personal space in a way that feels natural rather than forced. For example, a gentle touch on the arm during a conversation indicates that she's engaged and feels comfortable being near you. It's not about the touch itself, it's about what it represents. When a woman allows her hand to rest on your arm or lightly brushes against your shoulder, she's showing that she's emotionally comfortable and open to building a deeper connection. These moments of physical closeness set the stage for further interactions, including more intimate touch if the connection continues to grow. From a psychological perspective, lingering touches are linked to attraction and desire. Touching someone, even in a casual way, triggers the release of oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone. This hormone fosters feelings of trust, affection, and emotional connection, and it plays a significant role in building intimacy. By allowing these touches to happen, she is signaling that she not only feels safe around you but is also interested in increasing that emotional bond. Her desire to initiate this physical closeness is an invitation for you to engage in the same way, allowing the attraction to develop further. In some cases, these small touches can also serve as a test to see if you'll reciprocate. If she brushes your arm lightly or places her hand on your back, it's a way for her to see if you're comfortable with the closeness and willing to take it further. If you respond positively by touching her back or allowing the touch to linger, it reinforces the emotional connection and signals to her that you are also interested. If you pull away or remain distant, she might retreat, unsure whether you share the same feelings. These touches often act as a barometer for gauging your response and determining whether the physical connection will grow stronger. But it's not just the small touches, her body language during interactions speaks volumes too. When a woman is comfortable touching you, her entire demeanor will likely shift, with her body aligning closer to yours. These signals, combined with lingering touches, paint a fuller picture of her attraction and her comfort in being physically close. Recognizing these signs allows you to better understand her feelings and intentions, giving you the confidence to respond in a way that enhances the connection. Sign number 4, playing with her hair or clothing. One of the most common, yet often overlooked, signs that a woman is subconsciously interested in being touched is when she plays with her hair or adjusts her clothing. These behaviors, while seemingly innocent, are often unconscious signals that reflect her desire to look good and be noticed, indicating attraction and an openness to physical connection. When a woman is attracted to you, she may engage in these actions as a way of drawing attention to herself or making herself more appealing to you. Playing with her hair is one of the most obvious signs of flirtation. When a woman subtly runs her fingers through her hair, twirls a strand, or brushes it back behind her ear, it's often a gesture aimed at signaling interest. This behavior, though subtle, often happens when she is feeling a connection with someone. It's her way of drawing attention to herself in a playful, enticing manner. The act of touching her hair can indicate that she wants to appear more attractive and is aware of the physical space between you. It's a classic subconscious gesture that draws attention to her physical appearance, often signaling her desire to engage in further interaction, possibly even a physical one. The psychology behind these gestures is rooted in flirtation. Women often use body language and subtle gestures, like touching their hair or clothing, to signal romantic interest without being overt. These actions are typically meant to capture your attention and gauge your response. If you notice these signs and respond with positive reinforcement, it creates a sense of mutual attraction and comfort. Playing with her hair or adjusting her clothing can thus serve as an invitation for you to engage more closely with her. If her body is open to you, she might also mirror your actions in subtle ways. This mirroring can be another key indicator of attraction, as it shows that she is emotionally and physically in tune with you. When combined with the gestures of playing with her hair or adjusting her clothing, mirroring creates a deeper sense of connection, inviting you to engage more intimately with her. Sign number 5, mirroring your movements. Mirroring is a subtle yet powerful sign of attraction and emotional connection. It refers to the unconscious act of mimicking another person's body language, gestures, or posture. When a woman is attracted to you, she may start to mirror your movements naturally, as it's a way to synchronize emotionally with you. This behavior is not always intentional, but it is a clear indication that she feels comfortable and in sync with you, and it often signals her openness to a deeper connection, including physical touch. The psychology behind mirroring is rooted in our innate desire to build rapport and establish a sense of emotional closeness. When we feel comfortable with someone, our bodies instinctively adjust to match their movements, tone, or gestures. This mimicry is an unconscious sign that the person we are mirroring feels safe and connected with us. In romantic situations, this alignment of body language is a sign of attraction and mutual emotional engagement. If a woman is mirroring you, it means that she is not only paying attention to you but is also actively creating a deeper bond through shared body language. Examples of mirroring in intimate situations can range from simple gestures to more pronounced physical synchronization. For instance, if you cross your legs, she might do the same shortly after. If you lean forward during a conversation, she may mirror your posture and lean in as well. This synchronization can also extend to speech. If you adjust your tone or pace of speech, she might unknowingly follow your lead. Mirroring can also happen with more subtle body movements, like the way you gesture with your hands or tilt your head during a conversation. This kind of mirroring is not only a sign of attraction but also an indicator of comfort and emotional connection. If she is comfortable enough to unconsciously align her movements with yours, it means she feels safe in your presence and is emotionally attuned to you. In many cases, when a woman mirrors your movements, it's a subtle invitation for deeper connection, often paving the way for more physical proximity or touch. It's a way of saying, "I'm with you, I'm comfortable with you, and I want to get closer." And if her body is aligned with yours, what happens next could be an even clearer indication. Mirroring often leads to the natural next step of physical closeness, whether that's leaning in for a closer conversation, touching her arm, or simply moving closer in physical space. When her body language aligns with yours in these subtle ways, it often creates a space where physical touch feels natural and expected. Recognizing this behavior helps you understand the deeper emotional connection she's building with you, and it signals her openness to moving toward more intimate interaction. Sign number 6, smiling and laughing around you. Smiles and laughter are among the most universally recognized indicators of joy and comfort, and they can also be powerful signs that a woman is open to physical closeness. When a woman genuinely smiles and laughs around you, it creates a relaxed and positive atmosphere that often signals an emotional connection. Her facial expressions are windows into how she feels, and if she's smiling and laughing in your presence, it's a clear sign that she feels comfortable, happy, and at ease. When a woman feels good around someone, she is more likely to express interest in getting closer, both emotionally and physically. A genuine smile, especially one that reaches her eyes, indicates that she is not just being polite, she's enjoying the moment and connecting with you. Smiling is often a subconscious response to feeling comfortable and appreciated, and it can naturally invite closer interaction. As she smiles or laughs, her body language will often follow suit, opening up the possibility for touch, whether it's a casual hand on the arm, a playful nudge, or leaning in closer during a conversation. Laughter, too, plays a significant role in creating an atmosphere of comfort. When she laughs genuinely, especially at something you've said or done, it suggests she's fully engaged in the moment and feels a positive emotional connection with you. Laughter not only signals joy but also helps to reduce stress and increase feelings of affection and trust. In social situations, it's often easier for people to engage in physical touch when they are comfortable and relaxed. Laughter helps break down barriers, making it more likely for her to signal that she's open to further physical closeness. The connection between laughter and comfort is undeniable. A woman who feels emotionally comfortable with you is more likely to let her guard down, which naturally leads to physical closeness. Whether it's a laugh that lights up her face or a smile that lingers, these expressions reflect how she feels when she's around you. They signal that she enjoys your company and may be open to taking your connection to a more physical level. But her behavior in moments of closeness may be the clearest signal of all. When a woman smiles and laughs around you, it opens the door for touch to follow naturally. Whether it's through playful physical gestures or a gentle touch to emphasize a point, these moments of emotional ease often lead to more intimate interactions. If she feels comfortable enough to laugh and smile around you, it's a good indication that she's ready to move beyond words and start building a deeper physical connection. Throughout this guide, we've explored 6 signs that indicate a woman may want to be touched. These signs include lingering eye contact, physical proximity, casual touches, playful behavior, active listening, and mirroring. Each of these nonverbal cues reveals her desire for a deeper connection, signaling her emotional openness and comfort with physical closeness. While these signs can be subtle, when combined, they form a clear picture of her interest in moving the relationship to a more intimate level. It's important to note that these signs often require a heightened sense of awareness. In the hustle and bustle of social interactions, these cues can easily be overlooked. However, by paying attention to how she behaves around you, how she engages with you through body language, proximity, and playful gestures, you can begin to recognize when she's open to physical touch. This awareness allows you to respond appropriately, ensuring that you don't miss the opportunity to connect on a deeper level. Recognizing these signals isn't about rushing the moment, it's about understanding her emotional state and respecting her comfort zone. By tuning into these signs, you can create a deeper, more intimate connection and ensure you don't miss the chance to make a meaningful, physical gesture when the time is right. The key is to be attuned to her cues, respond with respect, and allow the relationship to evolve naturally, with both emotional and physical closeness playing a role in strengthening your bond.